Hi, I'm Cindy from cindyleekennedy.com and Fuss-free Gluten-free.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make almond milk. Now this is a great thing to make at home. It only has 2 ingredients in it. It's just almonds and water, so it really couldn't get any easier than that. Now there are lots of reasons to make your own. Obviously one, it's fresher. But the main reason that I prefer to make it rather than buy it is because most of the ones you buy in the shops are full of all sorts of rubbish you don't want to be putting into your body. They often have oils in them like canola oil. They nearly always have sugar or agave or something like that that you really don't want to be adding in. And they use all sorts of preservatives. So there's lots and lots of additives in there that you really don't want to be eating. So how do we make it? Really simple. You soak your almonds overnight. And so I've soaked these for about 24 hours, and I usually change the water a few times while it's soaking. You'll notice it goes a little sort of murky kind of colour. And then when I'm ready to make the milk, I rinse and drain the almonds a few times until the water runs clear. Now it's really important that you do this and that you don't use the soaking water to blend them up, because when you soak almonds it releases a lot of things called phytates. Now phytates are a naturally occurring substance in a lot of seeds and nuts, and they're what you could call an anti-nutrient. So they actually bind to nutrients, specifically minerals, so things like your zinc and your magnesium, and it makes it really difficult for your body to absorb them. So if you want to get your maximum nutrition out of your almonds, and let's face it, these guys are like nutrition powerhouses, it's really best to soak them overnight first and throw away that water with all the phytates, because you don't want to be drinking that. Right, so let's get on to it. So you need 1 part almonds to 2 parts water. Now you want to make sure that the amount you make will fit in your food processor or your blender. You might have to do it in a couple of batches if you have too many almonds. So I've got 3 cups of almonds here and 6 cups of water. So we just pop it all in. So almonds go in, and then we pour water in. So far so good. Alright, pop on the lid. Alright, now you're going to want to blitz this. Really for, if you're using a normal food processor, I'd give it a good 2 minutes and then check it. If you're using a high power blender, probably anywhere from 20 seconds up to a minute and a half. So I'm going to turn this on now and give it a bit of a blitz, and you're basically looking for the nuts to be really crushed fine and dispersed throughout the water, and you'll have a milky sort of a consistency. So I'll crank it up. Okay, so that's been going for about a minute, 2 minutes, and we're going to have a look now. So tap the lid off. Oh, lovely. So we've got what now looks like pretty much a frothy milkshake. So carefully lift it off, and what you need to do now is to strain it. So you can either use just a thin piece of straining cloth, like this is the sort of thing I use when I make ghee, or you can get a nut milk bag from, again, the health food shop. These are probably a little bit easier. So just pop it over your funnel. If you want to do it straight into a bottle, or you might want to do it into a bowl first, doesn't really matter. And then we're going to strain it. So there we go. And the reason we strain it is because that's going to get all the little lumps out for us and leave us with a lovely smooth milk. Help that along. Or you might even want to squeeze it out a bit. So pour a bit more in. Now you can see I've got a nice wide mouth funnel here. If you don't have one like that, like I said, you can just strain it into a bowl. So you can see with these bags, you can easily just lift it up and squeeze all that goodness out. Look at that. It's lovely and thick. So it's got a nice body to it as well. Unlike rice milk, I'm really not a fan of rice milk, pretty much on the texture and consistency really. Alright, so squeeze as much of that out as you can, and then just tip those bits out. Alright, so what you can do with those extra bits there is you can crumble them up like that onto an oven tray. You see that? So just crumble it up onto an oven tray and put that into a really low oven for probably about 45 minutes to an hour until it dries out completely, and then you can just use that in your baking in place of almond meal, or it actually makes a really good replacement for breadcrumbs. So that way you're not even wasting that. So that's it. That's how you make your almond milk. Super quick, super easy. Give it a go and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye!